Hello everybody and welcome to the first video on my channel. It's a Football Manager 2020 video, and today I have picked Bayer Leverkusen. It's a team that I follow in real life and I've seen a couple of times this season already. So I'm just going to go through the squad, the transfers, what the club expect us to do, tactics, coaches, things like that. This isn't going to be an overly long video. Maybe in the next video we'll maybe get some gameplay involved and see where we go from there. So your coaching staff has compiled a brief overview of the Bayer Leverkusen squad. They will provide you with a more comprehensive report. Okay. So Rudi Voller is the general manager. They want us to play entertaining football, sign players under the age of 23 for the first team, sign German players, sign players based in Germany, and don't sign anybody over the age of 30. Work within the wage budget, which is pretty standard. End of current season, qualify for the Champions League, minimum semi-final of the Pokal, UEFA Champions League, reach knockout first round minimum, and then the contract expires, and they want us then to work towards the Bundesliga title, which is a bit of a challenge considering the dominance of Bayern Munich, but with a semi-decent squad we should be able to get something. Rudi Voller, our general manager, please don't hesitate to let me know if you require any of the arrangements to be made. Once again, I'd like to welcome you to Bayer Leverkusen. Enter squad friendly? No. Settlement advice reports from the backroom staff? No. No, yes, we'll do that. Okay. This is the first time that I have done a video, I guess, on my channel, so it's safe to say that I am shitting myself. I have a camera and I didn't really want to turn it on for the first video. Maybe see how this goes first of all. So tactics induction, we don't need to take that. I'm pretty used to Football Manager 2020, so I know how that works. If you haven't played this game before and you want to know about these inductions, there's plenty of videos, tutorials online that can help you with that. Tactics induction, we don't need that either. Club vision and expectations. So basically pretty much is what we covered. Play entertaining football, sign players under the age of 23. Yeah. Accept current vision. The backroom staff have assessed the fitness and condition of the playing squad. Okay. These players are still on duty. Okay. Squad selection rules. Current size 32. So in terms of youth players and coefficient players, they seem to have quite a lot of German players in their team. Good youth facilities. Julian Boblinger, vice captain. I think we'll keep these sort of the same, and then when we go to tactics and instructions, we can change things like this. Social feed, okay. Obviously in the first season of Football Manager, when you take on a team, you don't really have the room to manoeuvre for your own friendly matches. The friendly matches are preloaded into the game. But the following season you can create your own friendly matches, and a good way of making money is making a cup and adding teams, bigger teams in, so maybe the likes of Liverpool, Man United, and then Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, and you get more money that way. Code of conduct's fine. Continue. There are a number of talented young prospects, including I'm going to butcher these names: Adrian Stanilevich, Florian Wirtz, and Kevin Bukusu. Yeah, we'll go with Bukusu. A balance of 0 means okay. So we don't really have many funds to work with, but it could be a sell to buy save. This guy's a monster in real life. I've seen him live a couple of times and he's excellent. His physicals are very good. His jumping, pace. What's his passing? 15, marking 13. Yeah, this guy's going to be a great centre back at only 20, valued at 7 million. Okay. So this is your squad, the group of players tasked with carrying out your vision for the team on the pitch. Captain Lars Bender, key player Kai Havertz, hot prospect, top earner Kerem Demirbay. Okay. So we'll go through the squad and we'll see what we're working with. Maybe get rid of some players. Maybe some players who are on too much money and are quite old. We could move on. Nicholas Loam, he can go into the. Move him out of the squad. Retsos, he's on loan, so we don't need him. Jedvaj can go to the 19 squad. So, in terms of goalkeepers, we've got a good first choice in Lucas Radecki. Decent backup in Ozcan. Edmund Tapsoba, Jonathan Tah, 2 monsters at the back. Probably your first choice centre back for the foreseeable future, probably until some bigger club looks to take them off your hands. Mitchell Weiser is a right back, can play wing back, decent player, probably not going to get any better at 25, but yep, you could get a couple of years out of him. Okay. Dragovic is a backup. Lars Bender, another decent. Mentals are great, physicals are okay, technicals, defensive technical attributes are fine. Yep, he's a decent backup at right back for Weiser. And you've got Sven Bender, another. I would class him more as a centre back. His physicals are good, his mentals are great, just like his brother, and his technicals are fine. You could get a couple of years out of him. They're not really on, well, I was going to say they're not really on big money, but they kind of are, so you could maybe look to move them on in the next transfer window. Wendell, the left back, looks okay. You could probably upgrade here with sell to buy. Daily Sinkgraven, again another backup. Well, you could probably sell him. You could probably get rid of him. We'll check the development centre and we'll check the youth players after. In midfield, you've got Julian Baumgartlinger, nearly got that right. Palacios, Charles Aranguiz, Demirbay. I'd say Palacios and Demirbay and Aranguiz would be your midfield 3 if you wanted to play midfield 3. Sort of an advanced playmaker when he's playing an attacking midfield role, but then again you're going to have a player like Kai Havertz who's going to do that role superbly. A wonder kid, stats are crazy good, great player in real life, seen him plenty of times, seen him 3 times this season. Good tall player as well, so could be good from set pieces. Mentals are great, physicals are good, and he's only going to improve. This is the type of player that you want to build your team around. This is the type of player that you would only sell if you were getting mega money for. Well, that I would only sell if I was getting mega money for. let's check in with Demirbay. Demirbay is a good player. 3.5 star potential, 3.5 star. Good player, great first touch, decent mentals, decent physicals. At 25, he's probably not going to improve, but you're not going to, with no money in the bank and a sell to buy approach, you're not going to get any better than him, I think, at the minute. Leon Bailey, who is rapid. This guy, and if I done before, becomes world class, absolutely world class. Could do a bit of work on his decisions, maybe a bit of tutoring with him. Somebody a bit older. Positioning needs a bit of work, teamwork needs work, but he's quite young, 21. Good player, going to be a great player. Going to be a great player for your squad. Paulinho on the left hand side. I love this player in real life. I think he's very, very underrated. Anytime he plays for Bayer Leverkusen, he's a great player. Composure, concentration are lacking. You can maybe tutor that, but at 18 years old, you could definitely tutor that. You could definitely work on them stats. Work rate's not bad. Determination's good. So yes, I'd say the 4-star potential ability would probably be his cap. I don't see him getting a 5-star potential ability in this game. Moussa Diaby, who's another player in real life who's come on really, really well. A little bit underrated in this game for me. Physicals are great. Wonder kid again. Physicals are great. Speed, pace, everything you want. Crossing could work on. Depends what way you want to play him. If you want to play him as an inverted winger coming inside, his passing's not the best. Inside forward, what's his shooting? Can't see it. Where's his shooting? Long shots are only 10. Good player, just needs a bit of work. You've also got Bellarabi, who is 29, German, 3.5 star current, 3.5 star potential, decent backup, 29 years old. I would actually, because you've got Bailey, Diaby, Paulinho, I would give this player 1 season, and I would look to move him on. We'll take a wee look at the next, the under 19s next. Lucas Lario, decent player, good finishing, poacher. Heading's not too bad. Heading's great actually. Decision making 11, work rate 12. Yeah, he's a good all round sort of backup player again. Not the fastest, but would probably do you a turn. You could maybe get a season or 2 out of him. And we're looking for Kevin Volland. This player's great up front. I've used him before in this game. He's good. He finds the onion bag pretty regularly. Bit of a Zac Efron going on here. Stamina, this boy will run all day for you. Balance is good. He's quite short in real life, so he's short in the game, so his balance being good. He could turn on a sixpence. Determination 17, work rate 18. I mean, this player is going to work his balls off for you, which is not a bad trait to have. So in terms of the first team, I'd say right back and left back you're fine. Centre back you're completely covered with Tapsoba and Ta. Dragovic a decent backup. Your midfield, Palacios, Aranguiz, Demirbay, definitely play all 3 of them in a midfield 3. If you're playing a midfield 2 and an attacking midfielder, I would probably play. I know Palacios is quite young at 20 as well, only joined the club. I would play him definitely as a deep line playmaker. These stats are only going to get better. He is a wonder kid, right footed, likes to dictate tempo. He's going to be an excellent deep line playmaker if he is trained properly, managed properly, tutored properly. And again, as I say, Kai Havertz would be in the midfield, just behind the centre forward. So we'll go to tactics. I would probably just for this video, I would play a gegenpress. Choose formation. I'd go 4-2-3-1. okay. So I'll quick pick these players, and then I'll add the players in that I think should be in the starting 11. Okay, some of them are probably still on international duty, but I would definitely have Jonathan Tah in front of Bender. I would have Palacios in instead of Aaron Geese. Havertz and Volland already have a great partnership. Leon Bailey for Bellarabi. That would be my first 11. Definitely my first 11. Not too many weaknesses. Is working okay. So we'll go into the development centre. Skip this. That's okay. We'll work that out again off camera. Potential ability in the youth setup. I don't think that Bayer Leverkusen have a second team in the game yet. They don't have one in real life, but I think it can be added into the game. I think the game adds it in themselves. Tim Jedvaj. When he comes back from loan, he's a sell. I'd sell that player. Phil Kemper. Wow. He needs a lot of work. Determination 9, work rate 9. He's not going to make it. I don't think so. Red Sauce, who is on load of Sheffield United in real life. Decent player. Good physicals. Good mentals. Technicals are fine as well. Marking, passing's pretty good. Tackling's very good. And technique is fine. Ball playing defender. First touch, passing's okay. Yep, he would work as a ball playing defender. Okay. Just pick up some of the players, some more of the well-known players. Poya Jampalo, Joel Poya Jampalo. If I've butchered that, I'm sorry. Again, he's on loan in Hamburg. I would try and flog him to Hamburg in your January transfer window. I'd try and get rid of him. Kevin Bakusu, who in real life is pushing up the ranks at Bayer Leverkusen. Decent player, needs a bit of work. Probably a couple of loans. Definitely needs a couple of loans actually. Work rate's only 10. Termination is 13, not too bad. Could do with some work. And I think that's kind of it in terms of the under 19s. Nothing really stands out. Oh, somebody's looking Kemper. Phil Kemper. I'd sell. He's wanted by Bundesliga clubs, but I don't think he's going to ever be one of them players that if you let go, it's going to come back to haunt you. Eintracht, Mainz, Dusseldorf, Augsburg, Berlin. So, okay. Staff. Let's see what we're working with the staff. You're allowed another 5 coaches, and you're going to need them. Defensive coach, goalkeeping coach. Obviously your own stats will have a bearing on this effect as well. Yeah, you're gonna need some scouts in there as well, some decent scouts. And your medical staff could do with an upgrade. You could do with a doctor or a sports scientist, maybe a doctor if the board lets you have one. Okay. So we know we're working with no money. We're working with a transfer budget of 0, a wage budget. You've only got room to manoeuvre of about 10,000. So yeah, you're definitely going to need to sell some players if you want to buy some players. And you've heard me say that a couple of times, but I think that's what's going to happen. Club information: year founded 1904, professional status, continental competition, Champions League. The Champions League is where you're going to make your money. In this save, I know the Bundesliga has a pretty high payout for league finishes, and their TV deal isn't bad. It's not Premier League standard, but it's not bad. You're going to get, if you finish in Champions League spaces, and you get Champions League football, and you do well in the Champions League, you're probably going to get a bit of a decent cash flow in the next season. So that's my introduction to Bayer Leverkusen on Football Manager 2020. Obviously, in real life, with the lockdown, I'm starting to play a bit more Football Manager. I've been playing Football Manager from 2006, FM 2006. Going to make a couple of more uploads, a couple of more videos, post them onto YouTube. I'll leave a link to my Twitter account and to my Twitch account in the description below. We stream Monday, Wednesday and Friday from sort of 7 o'clock, 7:30. So if you want to join me there, you're more than welcome. You can have a bit of chat. We usually play a Football Manager, maybe a bit of Call of Duty Warzone, maybe FIFA if I'm drunk enough. But I hope you like the video, and give it a thumbs up and leave a wee comment. Thank you very much.